first thing I've got to ask Kallum is, what happened yesterday?
Yeah.
76 points or whatever it was. How did that happen?
Kind of pretty mad game, to be honest. We didn't even start well. Like first 5-10 minutes, we were under the pump a little bit, and Wake had a couple of chances to get some points on the board. They took one chance, but for us, I think we just really responded well, and just kind of momentum kind of grew through that. And look, Wakey didn't have much of the ball throughout most of that first half, and we took advantage of that and executed our plays well, and just things came off for us, which was really pleasing.
Well, watching the highlights, it wasn't as if you scored plenty of easy tries in the game. They had some scoring to be done.
Yeah, and I think that's important in terms of how we prepared in terms of our pre-season and the games that we've been in. I think the last couple of weeks we've probably lacked in that consistency with the ball, and our defence has been pretty good. We've just been done at times with some special plays, especially when we play Wigan. I think a couple of special plays pretty turned the game for Wigan at that point, and I think it kind of same happened yesterday for us against Wakey. So yeah, we were pretty pleased with how it went. We was just glad that we got the 2 points, because it was a pretty important game for us.
Yeah, I think when you look at the game going into it, it was a close game on paper. Come the end, it wasn't. Well, and I guess Brody Croft's performance was one of the key reasons.
Yeah, I think so. I think the whole spine, really. I think they really led the line really well, and the guys in the middle, Alex Gerrard was really good for us and led our pack really well for us. And Brody's had a fantastic season. He's just a quality player and just a true professional. He sets the example for the boys, and it shows out there on the field. I think he's an outstanding player for us, and he's made some big plays for us. You know, especially yesterday, he was on form. He's just kind of in that zone, really. You can just see, and it's just good. He was happy that he got his first try of the year as well, so he'll take that definitely.
You were back in the England side. What was it like getting back involved at the highest level?
Yeah, brilliant. I didn't really think it would happen, and especially after last year when I got the injury and when the World Cup was on. But then when it got postponed, it just kind of gave me a little bit of light to think, I can try and get back and hopefully give it one more go. So I'm really pleased to be part of the England setup. Obviously, last week was great. So just to be involved in it, and just to be grateful to be a part of that, and had a really good week with the boys. The staff were fantastic with us, and it showed, I guess, in the result that we did. It was a good win for us, and a really important test for us for building into the World Cup.
Big game this week against Warrington, who obviously haven't had the best of seasons so far. An important game for you to find some consistency as well.
Yeah, I think it's an important game. I think for both teams. I think we're both trying to find that little role in consistency, and they got the result last week, which will please them, as bad of the game it was. But them are the type of games that, especially when you're not playing well, you've got to get through and you've got to make the win. So they'll gain some confidence going into this game now this week. So it should be a good game really on Sunday, and it'll be a tough one. But for us, we'll be in confident mood going into Harlowell Jones.
You're not looking forward to the video session, looking back at Warrington's win over Hull?
No, not really. We'll look at a couple of things. I think it's just one of those things. The game just didn't get flowing, did it? So they'll be more focused on what we need to do, and they've got some qualities. They've got some great players, and just as a team, they're just not firing as well as they want to. But we'll expect the best from them. We'll expect the best that they've got at this moment in time. So we've got to bring it as well, and we'll come in a confident mood. And I know we're down on troops, but the guys are really digging in and really doing well for each other.
Whether you win by 70 points or 1 point, it doesn't matter, does it?
Doesn't matter. That's why we were happy with the result yesterday. But at the same time, it's just we could have won by 1 point. It's one of those things. You still take the 2 points and get your feet on the ground. It's really important that we do that. And to gain consistency, we have to continue to perform well, and we have to turn up against Warrington. We have to do a really good job, and it should be a good game.
We're talking at an event about GPS stats and how they're involved in rugby. Do you pay any attention to those stats when they come out, and how fast you run or how intense you are?
Yeah. A lot of the boys do actually. A lot of the boys kind of see like how many metres they do, in the session, how many Ks they've done in the session, and then high speed meters as well, like how many sprints you've done as well. So a couple of things like that players look at, and I kind of look at how far I've run, but just high speed meters, because them high speed meters, I guess, are the likes of like chasing back or making big efforts at certain things that you need to do. So you need to do as many of them as you can, really, and then you're pretty much involved in the game.
Getting the coaches good books, and I guess it helps you improve to know what you need to do before a game and during a game as well.
Yeah, I think so. It gives obviously the strength and conditioning team a look at issues that might have to be picked up, and it's all there to help you out, and it's all there to improve you as a player, and it's great for the game, it's great for the boys, great for everybody that's involved that uses GPS, and it's part of the game, and it's only going to get better, it's going to continue to develop, and you'll just get more data out of it, which is going to improve the sport, really.